Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your 12 questions out of the chat for political. It's just political. I don't do personal readings, but thank you for being here and sharing your questions. And all you have to do if you're talking to me, just put your questions or your comments in all caps. That's how you talk to me. Other than that, please just type normally, because people are really kind to each other and really supportive of each other. I do have my questions for today. It's first come, first serve, and the links are down in the description box. So if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down in the description box. You can just click on the timestamps and get to exactly what you want. So you can come in, come out. If you are here live, it's great. We can hang out. And if you're watching on replay, you can have the buffet of political tarot questions. So trying to think what else. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country, and that's an ongoing thing. Thank you so much for your patience with me yesterday and my cats. That was crazy. It's not usually like that. As a matter of fact, they're both well asleep right now. So I've checked. And so hopefully the only cats we're going to have are these cuties with their cocoa and in their boxes and playing with the ribbon. And anyway, so thank you guys. Nice to meet you, Sempris. Nice to meet you. Well-being and health. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. Hello, Polly Wanda. JR, I'm afraid I've got my questions for today. But I'm here tomorrow. You just put your questions in. Usually it's just before 12 o'clock, because I'm in here. Matter of fact, Sarah was in here with me. We were researching and digging through, and she was looking at stuff up to try to help. So I have not only questions, I've got a really interesting information on sentencing guidelines. I'm very excited. B. Smith says something in the ether. I believe it. Joe, hello, Dave. I've been trying to find more, starting out with a couple of feel-good, cute, funny things. And I was going to look today, but in fact, the news blessed us. The news gods blessed us with something that made me so happy right up front that we're just jumping in. Oh, thank you, Hippie Sue. Okay, but we're just going to jump in at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I shouldn't be so excited, but I'm excited. All right, 3:30. All right. Ready? The question is, will Donald Trump be taken down by wire fraud charges? Quote, under federal law, the crime of wire fraud is a Class C felony, punishable by up to 20 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and $250,000 in fines. Additionally, complete restitution will be ordered, and any property obtained from the proceeds of the offense will be confiscated. Do you guys remember the movie The Firm? With Tom Cruise? They changed the movie, the ending of the movie. It still basically ends the same, but the charges they were going for and how they tied everything up at the end was different in the movie. I thought it was better in the movie, to be honest. But Tom Cruise, they changed it. So Tom Cruise's line was, he was saying wire fraud. We'll get them for wire fraud. And the guy's like, wire fraud. And Tom Cruise's character is saying, oh, it's not sexy, but it has teeth. Cat Shepard says $250,000 is pocket change to him. Yes, but here's the thing. It's for every offense. Every time he pushed it, possibly everyone he defrauded. It's all wire fraud, because he was pushing this idea that the election was stolen, that there was no proof, ginning up all of this. And the second question we're going to look at is wire fraud part of what the people who are pleading the fifth, why they are pleading the fifth. Cat Shepard, Cat Shepard has this great row of emojis that go from to Alicia Marie says every charge is individually charged. Oh, I'm glad, Faye. He was not indicted yet, but is Donald Trump going to be charged and convicted of wire fraud? Next president of the United States, for raising huge amounts of money based on a lie. And here's the thing. Someone could say, oh, but it's campaign money. He hasn't declared. He has not declared he's running again. That money he has not said he's going to run again, because all of that money he got, it would all come under campaign finance rules. Well, he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to use it to pad his pockets and pay his own bills. Which means none of that money is campaign money. Could we get this lucky? And all of them who were raising money based on the lie. Doxy Mom says when they read the charges, they'll have to unroll a scroll. Yes. M. Kelpie says, oh, could we please be so blessed? Yes. DLC says every congressperson who used that could also be in trouble. Mandy of Marmac says if he doesn't declare, it's all his. Yeah. And it's all subject to wire fraud. Merry Christmas. The scope of that would be twice as long, possibly with statutes of limitations. Okay, I see what you guys are talking about. All right, Ace of Cups. Oh, this is definitely a golden idea that has been raised out of the muck. That's what this is. This water down here, it has all these lovely lotus petals, lotus blossoms, because it's all mucky. Pardon. Sorry. Excuse me. Barbara Cole says, where's our coffee lady with her trolley? Strength. This energy feels really good. Is it just me? Seriously, this energy feels so good. Emperor. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups, we can go on. We can wipe all of this garbage, all of his garbage away. Oh, happy day. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Well-being and health is saying DJT needs to be indicted before 2022, at least from an astrology standpoint. Why? His Jupiter enters Pisces and starts coming up to the same place Neptune is in the sky, which is going to cause him all kinds of problems. So, Diana Cachet, 3 major arcana. Yes, yes, yes. Colleen says, I went to sleep feeling really peaceful and woke up that way. Well, I'm just glad to hear that, period. Donald Trump. Wire fraud. Chasing, my energy is glowing today. This energy feels so good. I don't like it when the cards are too good to be true or substitute. This feels clear. This is like clean air. It feels like clear air on like a really nice winter morning. Temperance. Okay. Temperance, calm down. All right. That's the messenger. Could be a message or the messenger. 3 of Pentacles. Messenger. Message. Republican plan. Thief. Teresa Ford. Oh, I love that. Pluto plow. Oh, Pluto plow. How lovely are your diggings. That's awesome. Thank you. It's a temperance, though. Polly wanted to ask, will I be able to put aside my Trump doll? It's so full of pins I can't see the face. Well, voodoo dolls are not something I recommend, but if that is a way, if there is an artistic or a non-violent way that you can express yourself and get your feelings out, you're not hurting anybody, go for it. Magician. So who is going to be the lovely person who brings these charges? Hello, my friend. Oh, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. The Democrats, the fighting Democrats coming to trump the man. This is not literal. This energy feels really good. I like that, well-being and health. Pluto's transiting my 4th house. Best accomplishment has been cleaning and purging my garage and closets. Awesome. I think mine's in my 8th right now. I think Pluto's in my 8th, something like that. Is anybody else reading on this? Anybody else? Ricky's asking, where's Boobas and Kitty? Oh, jeez. He's asleep. He's asleep against my pillow. I kind of want him to stay there right now. They're both sleeping. Teresa Ford, death by 1,000 RICO charges. Oh, wait. And Diana Cachet saying, death card to your King of Wands, checkmate. So. DLC says, my pendulum was a fast yes on wire fraud. Oh, thank you, Patricia Todd. There's more coming out. There's more coming out. 5 of Wands. Oh, they're going to be turning against each other. Okay, so we'll go on to the next question, which is, will it be more than just him? Will the people who were pushing this lie without evidence to have them, people send them money? Messenger, truth. Send me little bits of money, charity, but it's actually the person, it's the poor who are giving Trump this. You're supposed to be a billionaire. What are you doing taking donations? You have $1 billion? If you're a multi-billionaire or whatever, fine, take $1 billion and use that. You should be raising money. You should be taking money from these poor people. Raslin Reed says, lock him up. Wow, this is good energy. I like this energy. Jay has a good question. But hang on a second. 1630. 1630. Let me hit save on this before I lose that information. Do, 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 do. Deck the halls with deck the halls with big subpoenas. Ha 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 ha. DLC says, my pendulum was fast. A fast yes for others going down for wire fraud. Shouldn't be so happy, but good news like this is nice for a change. I think we should be happy if it's justice. That's all we want. We don't want people to be railroaded. We don't want anyone to be hurt. Oh wait, there's Jay's question. I'm trying to grab it. I have to go into the main. I can't grab it out of StreamYard. Okay, so we'll look at that in just a second. All right. So right now at 18. Um, 18 are most of the people, or at least some of the people, are people being interviewed by the January 6th committee who are pleading the fifth. Are they doing so to keep them to keep from incriminating themselves in wire fraud? Are they worried about that too? Oh no, you're good, Jay. No. This is good. We're looking at this topic, so. Are you guys afraid of, those of you who are up there pleading the fifth, are you afraid you're going to get hit with wire fraud charges? Nine of Swords. They're worried. They're worried about jail time. They're not, this pleading the fifth isn't just a stall tactic. They're afraid. Eight of Cups. Evidence. Leaving evidence. There are lots of people leaving evidence. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Emperor. Six of Wands. Before I came on, I was talking to Sarah. If anyone knows, he's like, who's Sarah? She's my best friend. But on the afternoon creative sprints over on Book Art Media, links in the description. If you want to do any kind of creative project, it's a good way to carve that carve some time out of your day to do creative stuff. She's with me on that. And then she helps me sometimes in the morning. I was sitting here, I was like, oh my gosh, I need a card for wire fraud. What would be the card for wire fraud? And I thought, 7 of Cups. Because it's all those envelopes you get, and it's this excuse and that reason and this fake thing and that fake thing and promises of winning and all of this and blah, blah, blah. And it's all a lie. Either that or like two of Wands, communications, and the devil, or just twice there I got Page of Wands, which is the messenger. But this is the card I chose for wire fraud, and it's right in the middle. And in these 3, 5, and 7 card spreads, it's a card in the middle that has the most power. Unless it feels differently than that, but generally speaking, that's the wire fraud card, the first one I chose. There's Trump to gain his victory. And there's a lot of evidence that's being left by people we've never heard of. A lot of evidence. These guys are toast. It feels like these guys are toast. Whew, boy. Nancy, living co-creatively, says, Z Queen concurs. Alicia Marie saying yes, and I'm reveling in their fear. Which song is that, Faye? Anyway, Linda Spies. Is it Spies or Spies? Toast. All right, so itch right in the middle of my back. Hang on. The contortioning. Okay. At 22:30, Jay's question was, will the January 6th committee wrap this up before the 2022 midterms? Oh, the one I was singing? Doxy Mom says, Merry Christmas to us. Betty Harper says, sorry I'm late, company. Toast sounds good. Well, we're talking about the people who are pleading the fifth to the select committee. We're talking about Trump and the possibility that all of them are going to get hit with wire fraud charges, with fines of $250,000 and up to 20 years in prison for every count of wire fraud. So, January 6th committee, I know you're not playing, and I know that you, they absolutely want, there's a lot of information, but they've got a good staff. They've got a good staff who's putting in a lot of hours, sorting through all that information, putting things into coherence. I imagine they've rented like a big room somewhere, with a great big long table, one of those kinds of things, where they can like put things on the walls, or I don't know, but this is big. Because this would not just fit in somebody's office. No. January 6th committee, you're going to wrap this up before the January 2022 midterms. Yeah. Evidence. 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Insult to injury, Republicans, sword of truth right in the middle. This is the committee with everything laid out. This is all the evidence laid out. What are these Republicans doing here? Giving excuses. That's what that feels. It feels like giving excuses, just little excuses. Let me see if there's more information on that. But sword of truth. Yes, happy solstice, everybody. Happy Yuletide. And to all you Capricorns out there, happy Capricorn season. Happy Capricorn season to everybody. What is this? Is it just excuses or what is that? Every little thing they ever did. Oh, I don't know, Trump. I was always against him. Hermit. Queen of Cups. 10 of Wands. You definitely want to hold some higher ups accountable. So, yeah. Matter of fact, I think didn't Liz Cheney say that she said next year they were going to, or in the spring or something, winter, I don't know. But she said like early next year somehow they were going to have the walkthrough of laying out everything they know. All right, so now I need to know. I'm so sorry. I'll have to save some of your questions for tomorrow, but they do matter, but I'm just, my head's going, my intuition's going. So at 27:30, I just need to ask. Will Merrick Garland go after lawmakers referred to them by the January 6th Select Committee. If they refer people for criminal charges, will Merrick Garland actually do it? If they are higher ups, including Trump. Diane Cachet says, Liz said it hearing in vivid color. But will Merrick Garland go after Trump? If it is referred to you by the Select Committee, will you go after an ex-president? Because that will set a precedent. Barbara Cole says the majority of these officials studied law. They know what they did. Knight of Cups. That's being referred, like, do your job. That's a legal decision. The co-conspirators. This is the cult. Queen of Wands. That's a group of people on the far right. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. That does not answer my question. That does not answer my question at all. That says, okay, so this isn't just will he decide, it's if it's referred to him by the January 6th Select Committee, which includes some Republicans. True, Greta, no other president has ever tried a coup before. Yeah. Hippie Sue's says I'll be breaking out the popcorn machine for that. Ace of Pentacles. That's a big fine. That's a big fine. That's a lot of money. Okay. 5 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. That's Liz Cheney. She's not a Democrat, but she's not going to put up with this. She's in the middle. She's saying, no, this is the problem. These are the people who did this. This is Trump's dynasty. These are the cult members. These are the people who worked with him. You will do your job. I think Liz might get up in, Liz just might get up in Merrick Garland's grill a little bit. So, Semper says, might need to ask if the DOJ brings charges. Garland wouldn't be the one actually indicting. Would likely be Matthew Graves. Okay, DOJ. Will the DOJ bring charges? Let me put this in here quickly. Hang on, let me grab this. DOJ charges. There we go. Nice. The DOJ brings charges against lawmakers and previous lawmakers, including Donald Trump. If it is referred to them by Congress, they will feel like it is their duty. Actually, it does. It feels like they'll be like, oh, this is being referred to us by Congress. Eight of Wands. That's a lot of them. It's a lot of people. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 4 of... I was worried there, but oh my goodness. This is very wealthy, influential people sitting pretty, being reduced to paupers. This is what I said was my wire fraud card. That's Mar-a-Lago. That's Trump's base of power. This is the card I get for that. Right in the center is the far right, so Wands, the far right, what they were sending out, hoping to get back in return. Entertainment only. I'm just reading on the collective energy, but oh my goodness. I'm with you, Teresa Ford. Nice. Catherine Chittick says 100 counts of wire fraud would cost a total of $25 million in fines. I think the Saudis will pay for that too, Trump. I don't think so. Revolution Ricky says Trump's going to lose Mar-a-Lago is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I've been feeling that for a long time. But no, this is great. Teresa Ford says, does anyone know if reporters can be charged as well? No, not usually. No. You can go for libel, but I don't think you can go for wire fraud because reporters aren't trying to raise money. It would be libel if they were just putting it out there, I think. But please, I'm not a lawyer. Please correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're just enjoying this energy. All right, at 35. Oh boy. Scott Perry. I'd never heard of this guy. I'm serious. I'd never heard of this guy. Representative Scott Perry. calling the January 6th Select Committee illegitimate and refuses to willingly cooperate with them. He's the man who introduced Jeffrey Clark to Trump and helped perpetuate the lie that Dominion falsified votes. I think there's something else he's done too. But anyway, Representative Scott Perry. Oh, wow. Scum. Oh, I just got putting my head in a scummy pond, failing again. Scott Perry. No, it's not Rick Perry. It's Scott Perry. Representative Scott Perry. I'd never heard of this person. All right, now you got me curious. Rep Scott Perry. Let me see. Oh, great Google, we beseech thee for information. GOP Representative Scott Perry rebuffs request for House interview. He is, oh yeah, that's right. He's U.S. Representative for Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania's 10th Congressional District. He is 59. He's married with 2 children. It is, share screen, Chrome tab, Scott Perry. It's this guy. Immortalized looking over the top of his glasses. Images. Him. From Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, he looks like a charmer. So Scott Perry, calling the January 6th Select Committee illegitimate. Gee, where have you learned that word from? So he's refusing. He's refusing to willingly cooperate with them. He's a windbag. There are some of these far-right politicians who they were just kind of going along on their own, and then they saw what Trump was getting away with, and they were like, really? I can do this? Oh, okay, I can. Okay, show no shame. All right, where do I put my feet? Okay, how do I stand? Okay, show no shame, do the thing. Hey, this is fun. This guy, the energy is, he needed like that much of an excuse to act like this un-American jerk that he's acting like. It's his nature. He's a we need better terms for these things because there are nice people named Karen and there are nice people named Ken or Chad. Maybe if we start like hyphenating the names, I don't know, like Karen Sharon, I don't know, or Ken Chad, I don't know, but he's one of those. Gonna be in trouble for yes, because we saw the picture. He was in the military. Oh wow! All right, inch my back again. I'm getting someone saying you are a disgrace to the uniform, and they're not playing around. Catherine Chittick says Representative Perry is part of the far-right Freedom Caucus. Dumb caucus, yes. Semper says Rick Perry has the energy of an autocratic dictator who would be smart, unlike Trump. Rick Perry, the Texas guy with the glasses who decided he looked better in glasses, but he's dumb as a post. No, it's not Rick Perry. It's Scott Perry, representative from Pennsylvania. Scott Perry. 10% meant Scott Perry, but Rick too. Well, smarter than Trump. But actually, I don't know. He really is not dim bulb. But anyway, Scott Perry, you're one of them. You're with the group. All right, the far right group. Ace of Wands. I'm not going to do it. Page of Pentacles. You are not as important as you think you are. Ace of Cups. It feels like the committee is about to rain on your parade. Strength. Thunderstorm on your parade. Star. Drag you into the limelight, either in front of the committee or by having somebody arrest you. I don't know, but this is flashbulbs. I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to do anything with them. You are not that important. You are one representative. Committee, raining on your parade and making an example of you. What is ultimately going to happen to Mr. Charming? Scott Perry. Hierophant. That's an institution. It can be Congress. It can be a prison. It can be any kind of institution. Queen of Wands, you're one of them. Page of Pentacles, you're not an important one of them. This is your legacy. This is your legacy. Ultimately, Scott Perry. So what? Out of office. Disgraced. Okay, why is my back itching today? It shouldn't. There's no reason for it to be doing that. 9 of Cups. It's the committee. Everything laid out. All the evidence. Magician. Tower. How many different ways can I put this? All right, there's just... even if you try to stand up, it's not going to work. And the committee goes on, life goes on. You're not that important. We're just not that into you. Gretchen is saying, I love hearing you say, I love this energy. It's so hopeful. This energy feels wonderful. So, okay. So at 44, this was more specific and very, very good question. Polywanda, will the DOJ get the little fish while the big fish slip away? So that's a point, because the little fish have been getting off awfully easy. I can't save this. Hang on, let me see if I can take this out. Take something out of the bottom here so I have space in the description box. There we go. Now I can save things. So the timestamping will be correct. Okay, so we are there. We've looked. Okay, so we're looking at Polywanda's question. I can move this over here. Technical difficulties, or not difficulties, technical things that have to be done. All right, so at 45. Okay, so the DOJ. Polywanda wants to know, will the DOJ, are they just going to go easy on the big fish? I'm feeling like if they even think about it, that it's just like this ire, this anger rolling in. All right, DOJ. It's going to take time. Of course it's going to take time. We're used to that. But are you actually going to go get these guys and women? Running Sloth, thank you. Ann H, thank you. Page ones, the communications. DOJ. King of Cups. Two of Pentacles. They have the evidence. If they have the evidence, the prosecutors in the Department of Justice will go after these people. If there's evidence, they'll do it. There are people who will be very afraid of going to prison. Oh, from all levels. Well, they've gone awfully easy on that. This, by the way, this energy is beautiful too. But they've gone awfully easy on the. Jean has ordered a fish fillet. Barbara Cole says if they only sort the little fish, it will definitely happen again. I agree. Okay, definitely moving forward. All right, I have 6 cards. I don't know why I got 6 cards. I got 2 at the beginning here. The lies, the wire fraud, Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago's the Trump's base too for their victory. Hanged Man. Plan. Their plan. Aggressive law enforcement. They're going out. Yep, they're going after him. They will. It's a good day in America, everybody. To steal Craig Ferguson's line. Don Gubb, I agree. Generally, you start with the little fish. Oh, I understand that. I wish they'd cook them a little longer. I think they're undercooked. I think the little fish are being undercooked. Okay. 4830. Maria had a question. This is interesting. 4830. And I tried to group all those questions together. So anyway, but right now, Maria's question is, if Hilary would have refused the results of 2016, would she have been president? Would she have been president? Thank you, Don. If she hadn't conceded. Would Hillary be president if she hadn't conceded? She has a new master class. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. Hillary Clinton has a master class now on resilience. And she sits there and she reads, part of it is she reads the speech she would have given, her acceptance speech. And she's very tearful. I think Hillary Clinton has a lot more to teach than something that would leave her tearfully going over a speech she was never able to give. She's got a lot more to teach than that. But, what do I know? So, Hillary Clinton. Okay. She's a some health problems? Hillary Clinton, if you had not conceded, would you have become president? Two of Swords. Well, they are legal decisions. Ricky, I don't know if I maybe throw that in the comments or something. I'm not sure I want to read on violence, but we'll see. Kim Hawkins says no, she would not, just like 45 refused. Just having, yeah. 5, that's disappointment, deep disappointment. There's Trump, the sitting pretty. We went through hell years. Not really, but this is talking to a hypothetical Hillary Clinton presidency. She would have been a lot better than people give her credit for. And certainly more than people gave her credit for then. The Supreme Court would be better. People's lives would be better. She would have been all over the COVID situation. She wouldn't have played games with that. There'd be a lot more Americans still alive. But, all right, 52 and a bit. Lynn Halliday would like a reading on Canada. Here's the thing, Lynn, I didn't see your answer. I was trying to keep an eye out for it, but I must have missed it. 50 to 30. Unless you would just want me to keep this for tomorrow. Did you want? I'm going to leave this for tomorrow, actually, because I don't know. I couldn't figure out. You asked for an overall read for Canada, but you gave me a date, like for astrology. So did you want tarot or astrology? What were you looking for? Let me know. But I think I might move this to tomorrow because I didn't have a chance to grab the astrology chart for Canada. But I will move this down here. Okay. So we'll go into but I will read on that. It's very interesting, and I will read on it. But I'm not going to do it today. Sorry, I should have said something sooner. I was excited about the wire fraud thing. Where are we? We are at 5330. Okay, 5330, Renee V. 5330. Renee V. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. I took my antihistamine. I don't know what the problem is. Anyway. Lynn Holiday, whatever the stairs? Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Barbara. I'm keeping an eye out for any comments you make, Lynn. Thank you, Charles. All right, where am I? I'm trying 5430. Okay. Will the antiviral pills by Merck and Pfizer help lower the burden on hospitals and healthcare professionals? So sorry, cat. Whatever the stairs, sorry, cat. I'm sorry, I don't understand the astrology. Okay, I'll look tomorrow. I will. Got it. Thank you, Faye. All right, so antiviral pills. Now, as long as you guys understand, and everybody watching understands, this is not medical advice. Do not take medical advice, legal advice, or financial advice from anybody on YouTube. You can take ideas and go take them to people who have the framed certificates on their walls of their credentials, their degrees, and their certifications, and all of that. Okay? I am neither of those three things. Okay? I am not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. And what's on my wall is a painting of Chicago. Okay? So I will look at this, the antiviral pills. Will they help? Lynn says the cat walked on the keyboard. The antiviral pills, will they help? Hospitals cut down on hospitalizations and whatnot. Doctors are saying, from what I've been seeing in the news, doctors are saying that the people who are in the ICUs are the people who are not vaccinated. Page of Swords. Yeah, Trump even got his booster. Now he's pretending like it's not a big deal. Antiviral pills. Will they take it? Will the people on the right take it? You have to convince them there's a problem. Are the pills themselves good? Probably. But can we get these morons to take it? Fee says, your prayers have pushed me out of my depression. Oh, to everybody in the chat. I am so glad. Faye said he got booed because he got the booster. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. Just sad. All right. Where are we? We are at 58 minutes in. Steve. Hey, Steve. 58 minutes in. Political diversion. Okay. Baseball is on lockout. Will the season start on time? You're asking me a sports question. All right. My, these are a jolly group of fellas. What color are we rooting for? Baseball, you say? Is that like cricket? Sticky wicket, old chap. Baseball season. Baseball season. Page of Cups. Who are these idiots who aren't getting vaccinated? I'm guessing there's some kind of vaccine mandates that they are having to legally enforce. Barbara Cole says that rugby is being played behind closed doors now. Oh, gosh. Baseball season. Will there be enough players who are willing to get vaccinated? Vaccine. Those who are vaccinated, there's a better outcome. Disappointed kids, fans unhappy, losing money. I'm a little concerned here. If they can get enough people vaccinated, that's what I'm getting. I don't know if that helps, Steve, but that's what I'm getting. Hey, Deb. Mandy says, will the hospitals start rejecting no vaccinated people? They can't. And it goes against their Hippocratic oath. See if I can find out anything else. Catherine, no more speculation. Oh, are we talking about Trump's fourth wife? Oh. Yes, I was trying to ignore that, actually. Four of Swords. Hello? Something must have shifted. Sorry about that. That was very strange. But something must have shifted. And no, the place is not haunted. Nope. All right. Sorry about that. Well, I don't know that there's going to be much more I can add. If you don't get the vaccine, get the vaccine. If you can. If you can't, if there's like a legit, like a health reason why you can't, bless you. I'm talking about the morons. World temperance. Get the vaccine. Vaccine. That's what I'm getting for the answer for is baseball going to, is the baseball season going to start on time? I'm just getting vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. Okay, that's all I'm getting, Steve. All right, at 1:04, Kyle had a question. 1:04. Will there be a strong Democratic turnout in the 2024 presidential election? Good question. I haven't looked at that. Will there be a strong voter turnout 2024 presidential election? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are people who learned from the Trump era that, they need to get on that. But there's other stuff too. There'd be a big Democratic voter turnout in 2024. Yeah, those who have, because the people who survived because I got the vaccine and didn't just say, I don't need to get a vaccine, I don't need to wear a mask, I don't need to wash things. And the Republicans keep killing their own voters. Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. I don't think people are going to forget. I think they're going to be lawmakers going to prison, and I think this is going to be, it's still going to be a thing. Or at least it'll be enough of a shock. It's hanging over the situation. There are a lot of lies told about the Democrats. The Republicans will be, spending a lot of money on terrible ads to, say horrible things, trying to, but there'll be also more people standing up against the kind of far-right message that got Trump into office and the lies that got Trump into office in 2016. Hang on a second. There, that's better. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of people voting. I'm feeling it may even be record numbers, but it doesn't feel like panic. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like panic. We must absolutely go out now. So that, in a sense, that's good. All right. Oh boy. Well, the Republicans will still be there. Wheel of Fortune. It's our time. Pendulum swinging toward the Democratic power still. So. Okay, so there's that. 108. That's more like 107.30, but M. Kelpie had a question. Okay, so as 23 House Democrats, okay, so 23 House Democrats are not running for their seats in 2022. 23 House Democrats are not running for their seats in 22. Will this be why the GOP feels they will win back the House? I'm wondering if it has more to do with redistricting and things like that. Actually, I think, if you don't mind, if you'll forgive me, I think I might read on will Democrats keep the House rather than why Republicans think they will, unless there's something you know about that I don't. The House in, let's say, February of 2023. Which party will be in control of the House of Representatives of the United States of America? Who will be Speaker of the House? Which party? Democrats, Republicans will be Speaker of the House. February 2023. A lot of animosity, but also a lot of exhaustion. Like they've seen so many shocks and so much coming and going. It's people feel shell-shocked by what's happened. They've cleaned out a lot of the far right, the worst of the far right. When some of those people went to prison. Judgment, some. Judgment, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Democrats, King of Cups. And they're just looking for anything else that they can throw at the wall to try to make it stick. It's because this can be election day, but it can also just be like a judgment. Aggressive law enforcement. It's not just, so it's just, this judgment it can include justice, but it can also just be in your reputation overall. aggressive law enforcement, another Democratic beginning. There's Biden, and there's the Republicans off in the corner trying to see what they can throw against the wall that will stick. That's what I'm getting. We're going to keep the certainly the House. I actually might be the Senate too, but anyway, we are at 111. Okay, Steve has another question. Thank you for your questions. Will retiring Democrats be replaced by more appealing, stronger Democrats? Will retiring Democrats be replaced by more appealing Democrats? Oh my gosh, reading so far in the future, I'm starting to get tired. Like, there's so much that goes on between here and there. And the energy is just like, oh, And it was that point she just fell to the rug and started snoring. World. Okay, people, maybe some more people who care more about climate change. Five of Pentacles, Chariot, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. More appealing. I don't know about more appealing Democrats. What I'm getting is Republicans trying to hold on, but they've been in a bad place because aggressive, showy law enforcement, January 6th committee referrals to the DOJ, heartache, legal heartache in the party. I don't even have a Democrat card here. It's going to be all of this legal stuff that's really going to have the oomph. Hello, Keisha. Black Cat Blue Chair says you need a day off. Well, you guys keep telling me that year after year. I like spending time with you. I'm grateful for you. I want to be here for you. 114. Karen B. A question. What was Gail Manchin's involvement in the Appalachian Regional Commission? Did big money, possibly $1 billion plus, get funneled there to secure Joe Manchin's vote? Appalachian Regional Commission. Gail Manchin. That's her. Oh, wow. It doesn't look good. This is all Republican energy. All of this is Republican energy and far right, but far right on the defensive. Let me see what else I can get from actually choosing cards, not them just falling out. Linda Spies. I'm sorry. We would freak out. We love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mandy says I plan my day around this show. Oh my gosh. you. Deb Z says if Autumn took a day off, she'd feel like she forgot to do something that day. That is exactly what happened when in April of 2019, when Poor Pumpkin, I was searching for Poor Pumpkin. I took the first day I had off, even though I was busy and frantic and all of this. There was this part of me that's like, it's 11:30. It's 11:30. Why aren't we getting ready? Why aren't we getting ready? It's 11:30. It's 11:30. It's like, Teresa Ford says I do my chores according to this show too. That's cool. And yes, the kitties say have a sip of cocoa. They both do. Gail Manchin. Not loving her energy. I don't know anything about this woman. I don't even know what she looks like, but I'm just. I mean, she's not Ginny Thomas. Thank heavens. But it's not great. Absolutely. Creature of habit just a bit. Oh yes. Be ordinary in your daily life. Bourgeois in your daily life, so that you may be extraordinary in your art. King of Pentacles, her husband, he's been prominent in politics for so long. And that makes her special. At least she thinks she's special. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. Not working with Democrats. I'm getting nothing. All I'm getting is Republican cards. I'm not necessarily getting a big chunk of money, but all I'm getting here are Republican cards. Joanne says, I know you were frantic, but I missed how you found him. It was like 3 days or more. Yes, it was. And my sister found him. My middle sister found him. And she didn't want to take the reward. But I gave it to her. It was like forced upon her. Good Al. Gail Manchin. This is what you're doing to your life, with your life, huh? Semper says Republican groups funneled money to Manchin. Well, all I'm getting are Republican cards over and okay. So that's finally something that says Democrats, but two sets of cards now. It's all saying Republican, far right, Republican. Well, if it's a question of did Republican groups funnel money to Manchin, like I said, I'm not getting huge money, but I'm just getting Republican. So maybe it was from various smaller things all funneled together. His refusal to work with Democrats. All right, what's going to happen to Manchin? That's 120 or 119.45. Knife of Swords. Five of Wands. Nine of Cups. Judgment. Everything. The select committee stuff is going to suck all the oxygen up in the room. Right now, he's just such the center of attention, but the committee is just going to suck up all the oxygen out of the room. Nobody's going to be talking about him. Put this in 11945. Manchin future. Okay. So, Lynn, I will cover your question tomorrow once I get so I can get the chart and I can look at it. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every single day of the year, 365 days of the year. I will be here on Christmas Day. I will be here in my house. I will be here without a mouse because I have 2 cats. I don't have a fox. I have a bear. I have a blueberry bear. Aw, that's sweet, Joanne. It is 1:37 p.m. here in Chicago, and at 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel for Creative Sprints. Those are the links down in the description box. You're always welcome, and I'm not trying to sell you nothing. Just trying to help you find time to use your creative outlet of choice. That's it. And I'm about to give you a quick show and tell. Will not take long. Other than that, yeah, things are pretty just stable. Knowledge equips. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Great name too. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. Matter of fact, starting tomorrow, from tomorrow through Saturday, I've already got my overlays made, ready to go. Yeah, whole 9 yards. But why am I showing you this? Why not? When I was growing up, we moved all the time. I'm done. The readings are done. I'm just telling you a quick story before I leave. We moved a lot. My father was in sales, and kind of what reminded me of all of this when you guys, I said these people in Congress possibly being indicted and convicted of wire fraud. They're toast. And you guys are saying, I love toast. Oh, I want some toast. So it made me think of my dad, who was he was in sales and marketing his whole career. And he is quite the salesman. And to the point where we joke about how just one day he was just there and he was like, anybody want some toast? And we're like, no, thanks. And so he made the toast, he brought it out, and he sat there. And he just picked it up and he was just very, very gently just scraping some butter across it, just so. He was making that little crunchy kind of sound, and he's just gently. And all of us just look at him and we're like, fine, I'll have some toast. It's a sales thing. Well, because of my dad's sales thing, we traveled. Got bounced around quite a bit. I never spent more than 2 years in a single school. So one of the things my mom always had was home is where the bear is. My mother had found this ceramic bear, baby bear. It's a bank, actually, coin bank, but the ceramic a baby bear, and it sat on top of the refrigerator. Home is where the bear is. So, and then her sister lived up in Maine, where they have this blueberry pottery kind of thing, which is also very sweet. So when the 3 of us girls, when we moved out, we really wanted to have bears of our own. And it's possible to find, it's hard to find now, but it's possible to find the mold for this original baby bear. And one of my sisters found the one identical to my mother's, but the other one found the same mold, the baby bear, but with the blueberry pattern on it from Maine. And it was just two great tastes that taste great together. And so I got one of those. And so And it got lost in the shuffle over the last few years where, yeah, I won't go into it. Some of you have some idea what happened, but I'm here now and I'm happy. And guess what? It's kind of hard to see. Okay, there, a little easier to see now. And he has a little ruff of, kind of hard to see, he's got a little ruff of fur there. And let me put this up. Turn the brightness down so you can see him a little bit better. No, that doesn't work. Put that up there. Does this work? Yeah, you can get a better sense of him that way. So it needs a bank. It's a little baby bear. And I don't have a full-size refrigerator. I just have a little one, and there's stuff. It sits underneath this rack where, you know, I've got my microwave and my toaster oven, and so he can't sit on the fridge. But I have my bear bag, and home is where the bear is. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back here tomorrow. Don't forget, there are good days ahead. Promise. Hang in there, and I will see you tomorrow. It's just so cute. I just want to stare at him. I see it's a her, I think. Or he's just very stylish. And I'd name him or her, but it's the bear. Home is where the bear is, and this is the bear. Anyway, all right, guys, hang in there, and I will definitely see you tomorrow.